so that spring season can be a place, again, where you're almost expectant for what God is doing. You're kind of looking around and you're keeping your eyes. I love this passage in Jeremiah 1:11 where God is actually training up his prophet by looking at an almond branch and talking about what it's doing, and what we see can actually reflect what's going on within us internally too. And so with that, that's kind of what spring looks like. Summer looks like a lot of fast growth. We see a lot of, plants springing up during summertime. Um, fast growth. There's a lot of hunger and thirsting. I don't know about you guys, but hot summers in California and in Texas, when you're watering plants, they need a lot of water, right? They're constantly needing that nourishment. And so even in our own lives, if you're in the season where you cannot get enough of the Word of God, if you cannot get enough of what He is doing, you're studying about His holiness or His presence, right? You could be in a summer season. There's a lot of fruitfulness in this season. There's a lot of joy and promises fulfilled. And so that summer really is like almost that beginning of harvest, right? Because you can pull a lot of plants off the vine during summertime. And then fall looks like a lot of storing up. You're kind of reaping what you've sowed, right? There's resources. They're taking inventory of the year. A lot of farmers will look at their fall season and they're taking inventory for what they've done and what they've sown in, and then what the harvest was in that season, as well as just gathering. There's a lot of times, if you guys can see through different seasons, fall is a lot of times we're gathering together, whether it's for the holidays, whether it's for different things that are going on within family and traditions. And so we look at a lot of the things that the Lord is kind of created through creation, Romans 1:20, right? To reveal what's going on so we can partner and then also release, acceleration in these specific seasons, because you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss what he's doing in these specific seasons, because it's preparing you for what's to come. And there's always strength and there's always renewal in all these individual seasons as well.
So good. And I think it's so neat to see it like this because then you're on the lookout for how the Lord is moving in your life. So, for
Right.
example, happen to be, let's say that you're in winter. For some people, winter can seem frustrating because you just think of winter in your own life and you're like, meh, it's cold and like things are dead and like, you know what I mean? It's just like, ugh. But that's just one perspective, right? When you look at winter, sometimes winter is some people's most favorite time. It's like you can rest, you can take a beat. You don't have to be like, chasing things down or really activating a whole lot of things. You can actually like pull in a little bit, right?